Looks like I am live. Yes, I am live. Hey guys, hope that the audio is good. Sorry guys, so this is my first time going live. This video is just more of a test run. I feel like honestly for the most of this video, I'm going to be talking to a wall to myself because I'm only at 1,000 subscribers or getting really close to, and it's the weekend, so I know a lot of people aren't tuning in. But for those of you that will be watching this later, and for those of you that tune in, I appreciate you. I also just want to say, since the beginning of my video coming out, or of my YouTube channel, I'm so thankful to be able to kind of just share this journey of crypto and just trying to become more financially free. I feel like this is why we get into crypto, is to we're trying to take that risk. We're trying to take that chance to get out of that 9 to 5, to just kind of get out of the struggle and give yourself a chance. So through this YouTube channel, it has allowed me to be able to help you guys out. Of course, nothing I ever say is financial advice, but again, you can maybe utilize some of the methods, some of the steps that I use when it comes to investing in certain assets. Again, it's not financial advice, but you can use this at your will to kind of decide, okay, what do I want to do? What do I want to do for my portfolio? So again, this is more of a test run for the live. I do want to start planning on going live, maybe at least once or twice a week, and then still do those regular video for you guys. My most recent video, it was on Caspa, and it seemed like a lot of people liked hearing about Caspa. I really do think that Caspa is going to be a extremely bullish crypto for this bull run. I mean, if you guys just look at its all-time chart, I mean, this is just beautiful. Just seeing it, kind of go up this like stair step motion. It does retrace, but then usually after it retraces heavily, it creates all new all-time highs. And again, we're back in that like kind of like deep bottom retracement, and you can already see things are turning around. And again, Caspa has the smart contracts coming next month, so we definitely could end up seeing new all-time highs here in the future. So having all that said, let's get into the meat and the potatoes of this video. So I wanted to go over, I've done videos in the past talking about, what I think, how far I think that Bitcoin can go, or not essentially price wise, but like where at in the calendar will Bitcoin top at? Will it top out in 2024? Will it top out in 2025? Right here, we're just looking at I have a little chart drawn up. We're really kind of close in this channel. This is a daily. And if we break out to the upside, we will be retesting all-time highs again. That's going to be about a 20% breakout. And then if we go downwards, we could end up really 20% downward move. I honestly, again, I don't see that necessarily happening considering the bullishness that we're in, but you never know with crypto. But anyways, in this video, I want to go over, okay, where do I see Bitcoin topping out in this bull run based on more data that I've come across. I have had previous videos discussing when I think. I will say it seems as if general consensus thinks that it's going to top out in late 2025. Could be a possibility, but I want to kind of give more, I guess you could say, I kind of want to give more of like a reasoning to my predictions of, when I think that we're going to top out. Right here, we're looking at a rainbow chart. These green lines that you are seeing are just showing you when the halvening takes place. And as you can see in the past, right after the halvening is when we see extremely bullish price action. Again, another halvening right here, and we see extremely bullish price action for Bitcoin. Another halvening, extremely bullish price action. And if you notice too, just kind of analyzing this rainbow chart, generally Bitcoin usually likes to hit that upper yellow to orange band. So if we do that again this time, we definitely can end up seeing some really high bullish numbers. I'm talking $150,000, $160,000 Bitcoin. Honestly, I see definitely well over 100,000. My like more bearish, like safe side scenario, I see about 100 to like 110 to like $150,000 Bitcoin, just to say the least. And then obviously, you know, if Bitcoin goes to those numbers, we know that your favorite altcoins are going to go absolutely crazy, and that's when we're going to get that, you know, alt run that we really want to see. So this is a chart from what is it? It's bitbo.io. You guys can go and see that they have these free charts, and you guys might have seen this chart from other YouTubers. And, you know, I kind of went back and started re-looking at them. So they have these, you know, the key right here, era 1, 2, 3, 4, that is highlighting the cycles. So from the first cycle all the way up till now. And if you look, I'm not showing it here, I'll just show it just for you. So the blue line is era 1, the first bull run. The orange line is the second bull run we ever had. The green is the third bull run we ever had. And then the red right here is the one that we're currently in. Guys, what do you notice? What do you notice? There's been a lot of, I would say there's been a lot of, as of recent, a lot of people think the bull run's over. That that must be the high that, you know, where Bitcoin's at right now. That was a local top 73. That was the top end of the bull run. Guys, we have barely even gotten started when it comes to seeing that crazy parabolic price action with Bitcoin and with your altcoins. So getting to this video, I'm going to turn off the blue one for the full bull one, but the data you're going to see are from the previous two bull cycles. So from looking at this chart, what is something that you notice? We're still just getting started. That's obvious. And one of the first things you notice is from the last cycle and the cycle before that, they kind of go on this initial first like push upwards, a really bullish push to new all-time highs. And what's interesting, and this is getting me to my potential price date of when I think Bitcoin in the cycle is going to top out. So right around 300 and like say between 340 to 350 days after the halving. So right here, this line lines up all the cycles after the halving. And roughly about from the last two cycles, roughly in that time period, about 340, 350 days post halving, that it reaches an initial peak. And then what's really interesting to note is that after it reaches this initial peak, it then goes on to do another peak about 500 something days later, 530, 520 days later. Very interesting. So I was like, okay, now how can I maybe apply that to right now, to this bull run, to this bull cycle? So I went and I did some calculations. So the Bitcoin halving was April 17th of this year. So according to those charts that I just showed you, 360 or 336 days was roughly when you saw both of those kind of like peak out. And you divide that by 31 days, so the average amount of days in a month, you get about 10 to 11 months. And this is where I'm getting to my point. Yes, I'm potentially seeing a two-top cycle, a double top. And I think the first top could come around somewhere between March or April of 2025. And this would line up with previous data that I've gone over and talked about in my other videos. And again, guys, this is a rough estimate. Roughly March, roughly April. Could it end up being May 1st or 2nd or something? Of course, guys. This is just a rough estimate. But I can see an initial run up, an initial top about 10 to 11 months from the date of April 17th, which would mean you're going to probably see at least the first main top of this bull run occurring in March of April 2025. And then 528 days from the halving, again, that chart showed both of those both of those charts coming together around 520, 530 days after the halving, the last 2 cycles, which means 17 months. Spelled that wrong. The second top could end up being September, October of 2025. So that's when that kind of lines up with that narrative that we might see the market top November, December. But I feel like a lot of people, when they were talking about that top in November or December, they didn't mention that there could be a potential top or like a double top where we see an initial one earlier in the bull run. So just to kind of draw that out for you, this is essentially what I'm saying is going to happen. You're going to see that initial top April, May of 2025. Then you're going to most likely see, people are going to take profit. People are going to sell. A lot of people are, because some of them might think, what if this is it? Let's say this initial top Bitcoin's at $110,000. Some people might consider and think that was the top. And then they're going to see Bitcoin potentially retrace all the way back down to maybe 80, 90,000. Market's going to kind of recover. And then again, this is when potentially you might see that second top later in Q4 2025, more traditionally towards the end of the year, in November or December, or like September, October of 2025. So again, I'm none of this is fact. This is just me doing research. Again, guys, anything can happen in this bull run. There's a lot of black swan events that happen, so those type of things should be considered when you're thinking about okay, what can happen this bull run. Unforeseen circumstances that change the outlook of the bull run, like we saw back in 2021. We thought that the cycle was going, that was when we thought that Bitcoin was going to go to $100,000, and it got cut short. We reached around, just shy of 70,000, 69,000. So again, there's things that can occur that can change the overall outlook of the cycle. But right now, I would say expect a double top next year, potentially. Again, none of this is financial advice. And then here on CoinMarketCap, this actually shows it. Look, back in 2021, we had an initial peak around March of 2021. Okay, and then what happened? Well, 7-ish months later, 8-ish months later, depending on the day, we reached the top of that bull run. Bitcoin peaked out. Very similar again to what these charts are showing. So between the first top to the second top, you're looking at roughly 7 to 8 months. That's exactly what this shows you right here. So between 10 to 17, 17 minus 10, about 7 months, give or take. So you might see that gap where you might get another partial parabolic movement, and it will last from the first peak to the next peak, about 7 months. Again, none of this is fact. It's just what could happen. It's just the things that I've been researching and that I see happening. So again, guys, this is going to be um, a pretty short video. I appreciate those of you that have tuned in and are watching. You know, do you guys let me know in the comments, you know, if you feel comfortable commenting and messaging in the group in the message right now, you know, would you guys like to see me go live at least once or twice a week? Or no, don't go live at all. Just do your regular, you know, couple videos a week about, you know, random stuff in the market. You know, let me know. I really want to do things that really help you guys, you know, and make you guys feel more engaged. I do want to comment that there were some people that had messaged me and were wondering, like, hey, are you ever going to have a Discord or a Patreon? You know, I don't know if I want to be a you know, a YouTuber that does that, because I don't know. The way I look at it is I I just kind of it seems kind of crappy to kind of, you know, put up a wall between all your other, you know, people that are watching your content and be like, well, hey, if you're not, you know, if you're not part of my group, I can't give you this alpha about when I'm selling or what I'm selling or what I'm trading. I just think that's kind of, I personally just think that's kind of silly. I'm not necessarily, I'm really not in it for the money at all. I don't do any, since the day of my, you know, first day of my, you know, YouTube going live with the channel. I've never ever taken any sponsorships. No projects pay me. I don't get anything. Never have. Never will. I only want to talk about projects that I just truly believe in, and that's why I truly want to just be there for you guys and help you guys through this crypto journey, through this game of cryptos. Again, just like my channel says, it's a game of cryptos. It's a battle between, you know, who's going to make it, what cryptos are going to make it to the top, and not just the cryptos, but you guys too as investors. Are you going to be able to battle through the ups and downs of the market and make your way through all the FUD and the BS that the, you know, that the market wants to throw at you, everything going on with the SEC? That's what I'm here for on YouTube. I want to create a community where we can all just come together and just get to that financial freedom. And right now, I don't feel like having a closed off group where I want to make people pay hundreds of dollars to get alpha when I can just make a video and tell them this is what I think you should do. I don't know. I just feel like maybe that's why I'm a little different from a lot of the other YouTubers. I just don't care. I'm not in it for the money. Just doesn't matter to me. So yeah, guys, just let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think about this live. Again, this was just a test run. Definitely think I want to do more. Let's see, looking at the comments. Hodl Dom, appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. Hopefully, I'm not sure if you're a new subscriber or you've been here for a while, but I appreciate it, bro. I hope you're doing well. Hope your investments are going well. And yeah, man, just hopefully I've been able to help you with your path towards financial freedom. Appreciate the comment, man. But yeah, guys. I don't know if anyone wants to shoot me a random question while I'm on here live, just about a certain crypto or maybe something about their portfolio. You know, let me know. I can give you guys a little bit of help. But yeah, right now, if I'm just kind of letting you know, okay, what am I doing right now with, you know, my crypto portfolio, guys? Right now, sometimes the best thing to do is just sit and do nothing. Like I said, like Bitcoin's just, it's been going sideways. It's not doing much. This would be a good time though, if you can, you know, reallocate your portfolio, get it in more solid plays. Some of the things that I've been, you know, again, looking at and adding to my portfolio. If you guys are curious or you've been following along, I do have Caspa. Caspa, obviously, guys, a lot of people have been waiting for Caspa to hopefully be on the major exchanges like Coinbase and Binance. I do personally think that that is going to come. It's only a matter of time. Um, And I think Casper is going to be really bullish. I think it's going to be one of the most bullish L1s out there in the crypto space. I do think it's going to have a Solana-like run. I get it. I know that Casper is nothing like Solana. Like Casper is, decentralized. Solana is more VC backed. So obviously there's a very, very big disparity. But I think that Casper is going to have a Solana-like run where it went from almost nothing to just absolutely capturing a lot of market share. So yeah, Casper I think is really bullish. I mean, you guys can see some of the things that I've been looking at down here. Render, the GPUs. Render, guys, I think this is going to. I think this is going to be a crypto that just absolutely runs. I know some people think that it being at $10 right now is expensive. I mean, to be fair, if you had gotten it, it is expensive compared to where you could have gotten it at. I remember DCing back when it was around like $1.50. But honestly, I still see this going at least 5x, about a $50, so about a 20, maybe like a $20 billion market cap minimum. I see this going between 50 and 100. So, this could be a really good pickup. Another one, I've been really into, Miria. I think Miria is going to have that gala-like run. Obviously, not financial advice. A lot of gaming cryptos can be very volatile, but with that volatility, you do get a lot more rewards with that as far as the amount of money you get. So again, when it comes to making your portfolio, guys, just make it, manage your risk. Obviously, some of you are going to be more into higher risk. Some of you, some people are really into just going absolutely crazy with the meme coins. I'm trying to think of Dog with Hat. I know people are really liking that one. I think Dog with Hat has a potential to have a Shiba, maybe Dogecoin like run in this cycle. I really do. People do kind of like the silly, simple stuff. And Dog with Hat, the logo, you hear about all that stuff. Like people can get behind it. And if this does truly get like a Coinbase listing or something, I mean, who knows? With cryptos, especially meme coins, I'm always surprised. It never fails to see something go absolutely crazy when you're like, oh, it doesn't even deserve to be in the top 10, but it is. Look at the top 10. Look at Dogecoin. In the top 15, you have two meme coins. You have Shiba and you have Doge. It doesn't make any sense. But that's the beautiful thing about crypto, guys. Nothing has to make sense for it to get absolutely crazy market value. And that's what I mean about, some of these other cryptos like Caspa, Render, Miria, Nakamoto Games here. Another one that I'm, pretty bullish on. In a bull run, in a bull market, nothing has to make sense. In a parabolic bull market, once Bitcoin, guys, surpasses its all-time high, once Bitcoin surpasses its new all-time high, guys, altcoins are going to go absolutely crazy. And that's the real bull run that we're looking for. We've been in a bull run since Bitcoin was at 15.5, but they're going to go absolutely absurd once Bitcoin absolutely crushes its all-time high. Not flirts with it, but when it actually bursts through its all-time high, you're going to see your altcoins in your portfolio go crazy. Not financial advice, nothing's guaranteed. But yeah, guys. Anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. Again, I plan on doing a couple lives, maybe once or twice a week, along with those regular videos that you see me do. But yeah, remember, just pay attention to the market. You don't want to be edge at liquidity. And how do you not become edge at liquidity? Just knowing when the potential times that the market is going to eventually sell off. Again, I think you're good and golden for the rest of this year, but at least towards the Q1 of 2025, I would say expect probably your first top. You're going to see the market sell off, And then again, couple months later, 6, 7 months later, you're probably going to see the final double top, just like you saw in the last 2 cycles. I think, yes, there are many things that are different about this cycle, but because of the cycle, or because of Bitcoin going back down low again right now, and it's just kind of this like really boring period, I think it's kind of resetting it back to its normalness. But I will say it could, since we have more institutions in now, BlackRock and just, all these companies getting involved, that just means that blow off top period could just be more explosive than normal. So there you guys have it. Thank you for tuning in live. Those of you that have watched this, I appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, what you think about this live, if you learned something, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.